Okay, 5 things that matter most to me. A bit of house cleaning. By house cleaning, I just mean like random other shit that I notice myself wanting to talk about. And since it's my podcast or my YouTube journal, whatever, podcast, YouTube journal, doesn't really matter. It's me. I get to do that. And something I noticed myself thinking about was, how I chose this TV graphic that you see because I thought it was kind of funny. And I'm also thinking about ways I can just kind of creatively explore my YouTube videos and experiment. And basically, since I kind of have the freedom to do that since nobody's watching. And since nobody's watching, I feel like more liberated to just play around with things like how I'm presenting. I can change the intro. Maybe I could do some fun intro graphics or whatever. And so, I chose the TV because I thought it was kind of cool. I like the retro style. And it's just something fun, easy to play with too. I think the other thing that what I'm not trying to do is make things difficult for myself. I don't want to get into something that creates a bunch of work for me, right? I've had some other ideas about graphics I could do or, making it like a TV set kind of thing and doing some kind of animations. And that just turns into all this like editing work or, something. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to have to do a lot of editing. I don't want to put that much time into something that hardly anybody's watching. So, but it's a good challenge because I think, cool, how can I be creative without making things difficult for myself? Back to the main point, 5 things that matter most to me. Here's the list that I came up with. I tried to come up with 5. I only came up with 4. Number 1, people and connection. That's something that I realized, actually I've known for a long time that it matters a lot to me. But, this last weekend we went to the Earthfest Music Festival and that was the real standout for me, that the thing that I enjoy most about these kind of events is the people, is the connection, is the interactions. That is something that I really like. Number 2, I wrote newness and adventure. Kind of do this slash thing because to me they're similar. It really matters to me to have adventures. That could be an adventure, could be like a trip up north, a trip to the mountains. But an adventure could also be visiting a cafe I've never been to, or attending some kind of event that I've never been to, or playing a game I've never played before, or watching a movie I've never seen, or I wouldn't normally watch. That is kind of adventure. That's why I also wrote newness. I like to experience new things. I think that I notice, like most people, I'm going to gravitate to the things I like, the things that are familiar, that I know, that I enjoy. But I also like to kind of put myself in a little bit of a, we'll say uncomfortable situation, but I just say new. I mean, new things. If you go to a new restaurant you never tried, you don't know if it's going to be good or not. And I like to do that. I know a lot of people do, but it's a sense of adventure and it matters a lot to me. Number 3, creative expression matters a lot to me. Creation. I know that's something I always come back to. It's like I really need to have a creative outlet. This YouTube thing is one of them. I just need this space. I need this platform to play with, to express myself and experiment with creatively and try new things. And, I noticed that even if nobody's really watching this, I've got like 4 or 5 views. it's still really fun for me to do, and I love having I love having this kind of moment most days where I can just kind of express myself and play with that. It matters a lot to me. All right, number 4, I wrote laughter and joy. Something that matters a lot to me is just laughing and funniness, and laughter and funniness, and laughter and funniness. Funniness and laughter. They're the same thing. Yeah, it matters a lot to me. I love funny things. I love funny people. I love to laugh. I know I'm somebody that I doesn't I don't smile a lot. I think my facial expression, what most people see, I think I look quite serious. And I notice that about myself. I notice that if I'm watching a funny movie, I don't actually laugh out loud that much, even when I think it's really funny. I don't know why that is. You know, some people I know, they laugh a lot, they laugh loudly. And there's a part of me that kind of is jealous of that. Like, I wish that just happened to me. I wish I could just laugh out loud and have like a ha 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 kind of thing. And because it does matter to me. I do love comedy. I do love funniness. And it's something that, you know, I've talked about before. Like, I'm trying to get better at. I'm trying to, just bring more laughter and more funniness into my life, and kind of find my vibe with that, and trying to like smile more, and trying to like look in the mirror and see like how can I give out the facial expression that shows people that like I'm not pissed. I'm not actually like as serious as my face looks, I think. Inside I'm usually kind of pleasant. So I'm working on that. And then number 5 is blank. I couldn't think of a 5th. Anyways, that's for sure my 10 minutes. Thanks for watching The Gift Show.